So, whatchamacallit? I'm like super bored here on a Friday night. It's 12:12 a.m. Tiny Chat is being a bitch and not letting me in for some reason. I'll get it fixed hopefully soon, but I just figured I'd do a quick little vlog slash DVD update. Now, I don't really do DVD updates that often because I don't buy DVDs, but I do have a Best Buy credit card, and once in a while, after I spend like $1,000, they'll send me a $20 gift certificate. So I got this $20 gift certificate. There's nothing I really wanted to buy. I was actually hoping they'd have like Toy Story 3, the video game, like cheap, and then I'd get 20 bucks off of it, but it was the same price as where I work, so not that much of a difference when you factor in my employee discount. So I just went in there. There's no like real movies I wanted to buy, but I was like, I'm gonna go in and just get something, like look around and get something real quick. And anyone that shops at Best Buy knows that they have these sweet little like four film favorite DVDs that it looks like they're usually Warner Brothers, but I got some from a long time ago, Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if those were Warner Brothers, but whatever. So I picked up two of those with my 20 bucks. I paid nothing for these, or actually I paid $2 because one of them was like $11. But the first one I got, this is looks like a pretty cool one. It's like a Stephen King collection. I don't know if you can see it as Dreamcatcher, Dolores Claiborne, Cat's Eye, and Creepshow. I've seen all these movies before and I actually like them all. Like Dreamcatcher, I remember reading the book and thinking, oh, this would be a fun movie. A lot of people think the movie's shit, but I enjoyed it. Dolores Claiborne, I thought was better than the book. It's like one of those rare examples of that. Cat's Eye is like a compilation of short stories. I forgot like who did it. Oh, nobody I know. But some of the stories in it were pretty good. The one that like stands out in my mind is James Woods plays a guy that's trying to quit smoking. It's based on a Stephen King story called Quitters Incorporated, I think. He plays a guy who's like trying to quit smoking, and so he goes to like this, smoking place that helps you quit. And the way they help you quit is by like the first time you have a cigarette, they'll like rape your wife, and then they'll rape your daughter, like so like basically anytime he smokes, then they're like, he thinks it's bullshit, but they're like they watch you and they follow you. I think maybe first they cut off his finger or some shit, but it was that's a great short story, especially coming from someone who smokes. Like it's a terrifying thought. Like you're trying to quit, it's hard to do, but if you light up a cigarette, they're gonna hurt someone that you love. That's just a really cool short story. And then the other one, Creepshow, is another like collection of short stories that most people have seen. There's a couple on Creepshow that I really like. There's one where Stephen King stars in as like this farmer, where like a meteorite lands by him and he touches it, and like his place becomes overgrown with like some weird moss like plant, and it starts covering his body and shit. It has a cool ending to it, and it's just fun to see Stephen King playing a part in that movie. Um, and what was the other? Oh, there's one with Leslie Nielsen and Ted Danson. I, I forgot the deal with that, but like I just remember like Leslie Nielsen buries Ted Danson in the sand, like up to his head, and like the tide's coming in or something. That was awesome. There's also one with like I remember now. There was a one with like a guy that like a rich recluse guy that was like afraid of bugs or something. He's afraid of germs and shit, and his like place gets overrun with cockroaches. That was pretty cool. These are all good movies, and I'll probably sit down and actually watch Cat's Eye and Creepshow and maybe Dreamcatcher 2 again. Dolores Claiborne, I would watch that again, but I've actually seen that like 3 or 4 times already because I thought Dolores Claiborne's an excellent movie. If you get this just for that, like say you haven't seen Dolores Claiborne, it's not your typical Stephen King horror, but there is. real life scariness in it, and it's a good story. Um, let's see. And this is surprising because like the Nightmare on Elm Street one of these didn't have any extras on it, but these do, some of them. Dreamcatcher has deleted scenes and different ending. And if I remember correctly, the different ending was closer to the book. A couple featurettes, trailer. Dolores Claiborne has commentary by the director. Cat's Eye has commentary by the director. That's surprising. Creepshow just has a trailer. But this was $10 and it's 4 movies. The other one is it's a Dirty Harry collection. It's got 4 of the Dirty Harry movies. I think there was one more after this called the Deadpool, if I remember correctly. But funny thing about these movies is I've seen them all. I'm not sure if I've seen Sudden Impact, but I know for sure I've seen Dirty Harry, and I've seen Magnum Force and The Enforcer. And but the funny thing is, I don't remember them at all. So it's going to be kind of a treat to get to see these again as an adult. I mean, they're well liked action movies. They're classic action movies. So that'll be cool to see again. I could have sworn there was another one called The Deadpool though. Maybe they just didn't put it on because that would break the 4 film favorites thing. But these all have features on them, and they have like a decent like commentary on every one. Sudden Impact has the evolution of Clint Eastwood. Enforcer has a couple of featurettes on it. Magnum Force has 2 featurettes. Dirty Harry has 2 featurettes. They all have featurettes. That's cool. I'm gonna have a good time checking this out. I hope. I mean, hopefully these movies don't suck. From what I heard, they're amazing, and I've seen them. I remember liking them. And Clint Eastwood's a badass, so that'll be cool. That's it. That's all I got. So that's a really short, lame DVD update. But we're talking for $20, of which I only paid like $2. $2, 8 movies. You can't get a better deal than that. You literally cannot. I mean, I've paid more for a hot dog. So maybe expect some reviews of those coming up, especially maybe like the Dirty Harry ones that I watch them again, and maybe look for reviews of Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, which I saw and I wrote a written review. You could check out my blog if you want to see the written review, or Vagary TV. If you go to vagary.tv, you could check out my review there. I also saw Splice tonight, and that was fucking awesome. And that was weird because I heard like some people said that's shit. So I'm definitely doing a review, probably a defensive review. I don't even think I have to defend it. It's a great movie. I thought Splice was excellent. It was disturbing as fuck and original. Way better than Nightmare on Elm Street, which I'll let you know right now. I kind of gave a thumbs down. And I also saw, for the first time in 13 years, Copland, based on well, because of Rambo Rafts, like he loves the movie. He did a review of it, and I'm like, man, I don't remember that movie. I don't remember liking it because I didn't like understand the plot when I saw it when I was young. But I saw it again, and I loved Copland. I thought that was a great movie. Maybe I'll do a review of that. I really should. I should do a review of all 3 of those, like video reviews. But like, Copland was very good. I didn't remember it at all, so I just remembered I didn't like it, and then I watched it again. I'm like, this is awesome, and a great cast and everything. And Splice, don't wait for my review. Just go get it. I mean, there will be a review coming probably, but that was a fucking awesome movie. It's one of those science gone awry movies, and very fucked up. Basically, like a scientist couple, they like create a human animal hybrid, and they can't let anyone know that they made it because they go to jail, and they like so they hide it away on this farm, and they basically like raise it like a kid and come to like love it. But it's just fucked up, dude. It's a good sci-fi horror. But that's enough for this time. I'm gonna go see if my tiny chat is working. Thanks for watching, and I look forward for some of those reviews and maybe just some of the reviews from the movies I bought. Um, who knows when the next DVD update will be?